It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From American Airlines Center in Dallas, tonight, the Dallas Mavericks getting set to match up with the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs control the tap. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Not that time. Goes to the right side. Lee. DeRozan with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Gets a look. Can't hit. To DeRozan. Aldridge. To DeRozan. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Wide open look, won't go.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
Murray with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Good look there, but it's no good. Another follow, still no good. Has a chance. Rebound comes to Aldridge. DeJounte Murray. It's no good. Great defense.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
DeMar DeRozan rejects it. Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. Rudy Gay. Pass stolen by the Mavericks. To Lee. Beyond the arc for 3. Good offense beating good defense.
C to 3, B to 3. Some young players look like deer in headlights out there on the court. But you got something different. You got that moxie.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
DeMar DeRozan, 2 of 4 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here's Barea, down by 1. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
DeRozan to Aldridge. Short jumper misses. To Lee. Fires the 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Murray into the front court. They trail by 1. To Rudy Gay. Kristaps Porzingis able to recover with the block. Knocked loose. Rudy Gay. DeMar DeRozan, 3 for 6 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Murray with it. Down a point to DeRozan. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Lee. Here comes the screen. For 3, double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
To Aldridge. To Murray. To DeRozan. Trying to cash in. DeRozan with a shot that misses. To Porzingis. Rudy Gay pins it. Knocked loose.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Lee. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
It's DeRozan. Short jumper won't fall. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
DeRozan with it. Now down 6. To Aldridge. DeJounte Murray. Rudy Gay slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Here's Barea. He'll run the offense. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Porzingis. Has a look. The screen sets him up for 2.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Spurs in possession. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Probing the defense. DeRozan matched up with Patton. Kristaps Porzingis sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Count the basket at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
DeRozan with the basketball. Down 8. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. And throws it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Burke with it. Up by 6. Oh, had him going there for a second. Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
DeRozan. Driving right to the basket. Dirk Nowitzki tips it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Dirk Nowitzki. Patty Mills. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Burke with it. Up 6. Here comes the screen. The drive. Right to the basket. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Welcome to the league, young fella. But just because you got a bucket doesn't mean that you don't have to do your rookie chores after the game.
DeRozan. To Rudy Gay. 5 to shoot for San Antonio. DeRozan. Not going down for him this time. Burke with it. His team on top by 8. They go down low to Dirk. Lets it fly from long range. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Patty Mills. To Davis. Down low. Slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player, pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Here comes the screen. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. The pass set it all up.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Lee. Has a chance. Shot by Lee, no good. DeRozan with it. They can go 2 for 1 if they...
Alright, and fight this ugly nigga. Him and Kev on. Kevin.
Hurry. Trying to cash in. DeRozan with a shot, no good. To Nowitzki. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Driving right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Oh, Courtney Lee missed his first. That one goes. They'll let one fly from half court. Knocks it down at the buzzer from half court. He lined it up perfectly. What an end to the first quarter. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Has a look. Powell, shot off the mark.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Can't connect.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
And he finishes at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Nils in possession. They trail by 7. Count it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Dallas has it. To Nowitzki. Down low for Powell. Deontay Davis with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
I got him. My ball.
To Aldridge. Mavs have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Nowitzki.
You got him.
To Lee. Short jumper stays out.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Down low for Powell. And the reward, he's going to the line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Dwight Powell has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. And hits the first free throw. So he hits the first.
These niggas.
This is the second. DeJounte Murray to Rudy Gay. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Murray. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Shot by Davis, no good. From long range, knocks down the 3.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
4-3. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
San Antonio with the basketball. DeJounte Murray. To Rudy Gay. And that one out of bounds off his spur. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Here's Barea. His guys hold a commanding lead. Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Porzingis. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Murray with the basketball. His guys down big. Davis to the basket, but his shot no good. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Deep left corner. DeJounte Murray. To Rudy Gay. That's no good.
That's me. I got ball. Here we go. I got ball. I got ball.
To Porzingis. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
San Antonio ball. To Rudy Gay. Screen coming. Rudy Gay matched up with Patton. Justin Patton. Huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Let's get it. Double, double, double. Well, let's split.
Here comes the screen. Jakob Poeltl snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Rudy Gay. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Porzingis.
Hey, big screen right there. Big screen.
Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Slam dunk.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
It's good. And one.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Rudy Gay trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Off the mark on his free throw. Here's Barea. His guys holding the big lead.
I got ball. Double.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside.
Huh?
Gets it to go. Could have been more.
Nobody
A lot of
on.
contact,
He
but
got
no
on,
foul.
but he ain't doing nothing. He just sitting there. Probably so. Probably going to get drunk knowing that nigga. Both of them in orbit. Probably. That's very true.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The three C's. His handles are effortless.
This sounds really good right now.
To Aldridge. To Rudy Gay.
Hey, talk to me.
Layup goes down. Well done.
You don't want to do it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
I got ball.
Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Trap. Come on, work to that screen. You see it?
Fires the three. And he connects on the first free throw. Second and three is good. And he hits all three free throws.
Oh yeah, I got Michael Jordan jump shot. I got one though, 'cause that's a whole different type of jump shot.
Spurs have it.
I think I got Michael Jordan jump shot.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That won't go.
I got ball. I got some for him.
Nice pass to get things going.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Knocks it down.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. It was a strong one for the Mavericks. Dallas with the basketballs. We begin the...
Hey, the shot game. Let's take him home now. Let's go.
DeJounte Murray with the interception. Great defensive play.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Here comes the screen. It goes down.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
DeRozan with the basketball.
So it's
Down a
broadcast
bundle.
if you want to look at what the fuck going on.
Screen come.
The screen sets him up for 2.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lee with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Deontay Davis knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Going to launch beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lee. Beyond the arc for 3. He engulfed him that time. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are.
He must be gay or something for him to be saying some shit like that.
Catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
DeJounte Murray, defended by Patton. To DeRozan.
Oh.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Count the basket inside.
And a lot of passers usually have their head on the swivel, but ultimately, either you have a feel for the game or you don't.
DeJounte Murray. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And count the basket inside.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Ed, this is like show and tell back in kindergarten. You show the ball, and then you tell them with the easy lay.
Going back to the pre-K days, Jay. DeJounte Murray. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Ankle breaker. Ouch. Kicks it outside. Fires the 3. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
To DeRozan. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
DeMar DeRozan. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 82%. First free throw is good. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Here comes the screen. The drive. Right to the basket. Justin Patton with a piece. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
And that one out of bounds off a spur. Gets to the basket and scores. Long key from three-quarters court. The victory to the Mavericks as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Mavericks dominated this game from beginning to end. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Dallas Mavericks. The Spurs.
Game track. Game track. Assists.
The Dallas Mavericks showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
I played this game way too much. I shouldn't even be this damn high on this damn chart. I should make a new character so you can see from beginning to end, or at least beginning. Yeah, let's do that. On here it's highly acceptable because it's not gonna take a long time to start. So what's the ethnicity? Alright, so we're making a female or a dude. If I make a female, I can't play in the NBA. Alright. What's his first name? I don't know. I can't think of the first name for real, for real. I don't know. Give me a name. Well, give me a letter. V as in Victor.
B as in God. D as in Dick.
Oh, Dick. All right. I'm thinking of a whole name. Dwayne. I hope that's how you spell it.
The more is left. Motherfucker got even possible, bro.
Because you sadness. I'm gonna make this nigga from some backwater ass town by the border. I don't know no other real place. El Paso. I'm thinking, I'm trying to see if they got it. They don't have El Paso. It don't. Let's just say he went to. Boom, let's say he went there. He's a lefty or righty. I don't think I'll make a left-handed nigga before. Nah, it's gonna be a righty, so I don't know how to fucking shoot left hand. Yeah. She sounds hype for no reason. Hey, he looks straight up Asian. It's like no deny he's Asian. Nigga no. Nigga no. Also no. You ain't gonna have no beard. You look weird. You look weird with hair at all. These niggas with these faces, bruh. So since we found the next part, we're gonna make a guard, wing, or big. I got everything else except big. Hmm. I think we're going big, nigga. Rebounding, post moves, and inside shot. Shot blocking, dunking. Post moves and inside shot. Alright, I think this will work out. And since these Negroes ain't joining, let me check one more time what the hell they doing. so we doing this. So we looking at. Let's get level up quick. Bro, fuck all that. We just trying to get the shits, man. God damn it. And I want to upgrade these to one more. Damn that, give me arm blonde there. I want to dunk nigga's face. What up, homie?
What up?
Ain't shit. I was trying to figure out what you and Harvey ass was doing, but y'all ass wanted to get on for the longest. Harvey was on. He had just came back in not too long ago.
Oh, he just jumped back in?
But he wasn't, he ain't on the game or nothing like that. He was sitting over it.
Nah, he not on.
But I figured that was the case after a while. I figured that was the case. So what you got going on, Pepper?
I'm trying to do this survival, man, so I can get this recluse.
How far have you come?
I still got another 1,000 points to go. I just lost my last one. Just lost my last game. I'm like, God, man, like, killing it.
Well, how bad am I necessary? Because if I'm necessary, I'll help you out. But if I'm not necessary, then I won't beat myself over it.
Oh, you always necessary, bro. Kidding me? I mean, the last one it was 3-on-2. We were down 3-0, and we came back, tied it up, and it was just like
Terrible for me.
We couldn't do jack diddly squat poop.
That Jack Dilly squat poop.
Yeah, we couldn't do nothing. I was just like, dude, are we here or no? The answer was no. So
Makes me feel better that I feel like I'm needed sometimes. That's what's up.
oh my god, dude.
Bruh,
It bees that way sometimes.
Bruh, I be feeling like for me, I don't play that game that well. In my eyes, even though I know I put some people to shame, but I still feel like I play that game that well.
Well, I can tell you, and what we do, like when we played that last, when we locked in and we played that last joint, it was cool. We was busting they behind all over the place. Yeah, it was cool.
I think that was a mix of a lot of different things going on, though. I think the team wasn't that good that we was playing too. But I think that, whatever. It is what it is. I think that's fine, though.
Man, them niggas was, it wasn't that. We were just locked in and we were mad because we got trashed twice in a row. 3 times in a row, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, that was the last time. Like,
Harvey stopped talking. He just stopped talking. So, yeah, it was a combination of a couple things. So,
all right, Boop. I think I'm going to change the game over to Destiny. You ain't shit.